Well, hey everybody, good morning. Whoo, is it cold out this morning? I'm telling you. Well, I did a little short video. I did a longer video yesterday. Maybe too long, I don't know. But getting ready to start this morning. I got trees and deers and stuff. And last night I made up 3 more snowmen. I had a customer come here and bought 2 of them, so I got to get them knocked out, plus for the show and stuff. And I'm working on deers and this right now, and the tree. Here's the tree. You know, I thought I'd do a little short one real fast. Got one of the deers already carved and finished. Just gotta put his little eye in. I would burn the eyes. Just one little slot. It don't have to be perfect. But I tell you what, it's cold. My shop's warming up. It warmed up a little bit yesterday. I was able to get outside and do a little outside carving. I like to do that. I prefer to have my door open, but not in the winter. I tell people, if you come to my shop in the winter, you better knock, because I'm probably here. I just got the door shut. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not freezing anymore. Nope. Kind of hard to hold this, folks. Like I say, I apologize for, I keep looking to make sure you guys can see. It's very, very, very hard to hold and carve and turn it and stuff like that. Got a knot here. I like those knots, but man, they can be hard on your old hands. Stuck a splinter in my thumb. Now that's a little sore, but I'm a thumb carver. I use my thumb a lot, so I'm having to kind of carve off to the side till that stupid thing heals up. There we go. So yeah, and like I said, I got the bigger deer. Getting ready to start him here in a few minutes. And then I got to jump on these snowmen, because they take the most. They take a lot of time, and there's so many parts. All the little coal that I carve, I like to the eyes, I carve like coal, and there's 6 pieces to the mouth, and then you got the 2 eyes, and you got the little buttons, and that's all just hand carved. And then it's all painted. Then you got to put it all together, and that's another thing, to get it together right. And then I had to get the iron out yesterday and iron up my material so I could get the little scarf on him. Yeah, I do iron. I've always ironed. I've ironed my own clothes, and I've ironed with a skillet. It don't matter. A lot of men don't even know how to cook and clean, but yeah, I do. I told you, I'm self-efficient. I depend on myself. Even though I'm married, I still do basically my own stuff. Do all my own washing, cooking. I don't let anybody really depend on, I don't depend on anybody. I just do it myself. It's easier that way. Kind of get him scattered up a little bit. I do some of them whoop-de-doos. Everybody likes that word, but that's what I call it, the little whoop-de-doos. That's all we gotta do. A little whoopie here and a little whoopie there. There he is. There's that knife sound I like. Oh. Gotta carve more snowmen today, and hopefully by the weekend I'd like to have most of them carved for the kids, so I can get them in the box and get things set up and all that stuff, so the children can, have what they need to paint and stuff. Got to get a hold of the church today. Yeah, there you go. I'll be so glad when it warms back up. Oh, mercy. Like I said, I know winter's just started. I think we're going to have a bad winter. I do. Here in Tennessee, we really haven't had bad winters in years. And I think we're going to have a bad one. When you mess with Mother Nature, she will fight back. I'm not a big firm believer of them shooting rockets up through the ozone and destroying it. That's Mother Nature. For the life of me, even to this day, I don't understand. We got everything here. We got water. We got why haven't we studied more about our oceans besides outer space? Oceans you can drive to, you can walk to, you can ride your bicycle to. You can hitchhike to it. We got it all the way around, but up there in the space, I can't walk to it, can't drive to it, and I sure in heck can't fly to it. I really don't have no desire to go. I'd say let's use what we got here. Learn to use it instead of destroying it. That's what I say. I know I'm just a gripey old man, I guess, but I just tell it how I feel. I really don't care. I just tell it how I feel. Well, I like just staying in my shop. Like I said, I use this X-Acto knife because I'm not going to doll up my tools. Going across this end grain here just tears the dog out of your tools. It does. It's just, hear that right there? That's going against that grain. The end grain. And I am not dolling up my tools. There you go. Got to work on the eagle today. I got to get it finished up. They're coming in. So, it's not going to take me long to do I'm down to the detail painting. That's what takes the longest. The detail. Cleaning things up and where you may have made a mistake and, put some white where white ain't supposed to be and some red where red ain't supposed to be and got a little blue in the wrong spot and it bled over. That's what people don't understand, is the detail, the time, the effort to make everything look presentable. Like I told you, I truly don't get paid for what I do. And that's all right. I do what I love to do, and I enjoy woodworking and building and creating and making, so that's all right. I can tell when people appreciate stuff just by their smiles. That's what I tell people, I live for the smiles. I get a lot of people when they pick up their product or they buy a piece from me. It's just like a kid going to a candy store. They're extremely happy. And that's what I like. I like to see them walk out and they're just smiling. That makes me happy. Smiles. Don't take much for the old man to be happy. Yeah, I know, we got them stupid allergies again. Getting ready to make me up some medicine. I'm allistic, so I will make me up some cough medicine this year and some other stuff. And I don't believe in all the modern, I just don't believe in all this modern technology, and we've got away from what our ancestors taught us. You know, I haven't, but a lot of people have. You only could see my shop right now. I was telling my wife, I'd say sometime in January, the entire shop will have to be shut down. Everything will have to be cleaned. I do all my maintenance then. I take the table saw apart, the bandsaw apart, and I grease and clean out all the gears and everything. And this year I'm going to try to get on my lathe. I didn't do any wood lathe last year. I was so busy. I didn't buy the lathe to really make any money at. I just enjoy turning wood. And I have a lot of wood that's been drying. I've got cherry, sycamore, walnut, cedar. Oh my Lord, I just got persimmon. I've got a lot of wood, and you know, it's up there in the top of the barn there. I look at it every day. Guy brought me a bunch of logs about, oh man, 3-4 years ago, and I took my chainsaw and just split them and stuck them up, built a shelf up there and stuck them up there in the top of the barn and forgot about them. Well, it's time to wake them up. So I plan on doing some lathe work, and I don't know if I'll film that because I'm not a professional. I just enjoy. Back when I was a kid and I'd mess with lathes and stuff, I fell in love with it. I call it the glorified retirement toy. I bought it, and it's just for an old man to play with and cut wood and see how it turns out. And like I said, I do the lathe work the same way I do my wood carving. I don't draw a pattern. I just stick a block of wood on there, or a log or whatever, and I have at it. I just let the wood tell me the way it wants to be cut. How it turns out. 2 years ago, I had a wild idea to turn paper, and I glued a bunch of construction paper together and everything, and in between wood, and I made a construction paper wooden bow, and it actually turned out. I tell people I did a little bit of science project. So, and it turned out. I could not believe it turned out. I just compressed glue and regular paper, and it turned out. I still got it. Well, I'm not going to do a long video today like I did yesterday, because I probably overdid it yesterday. But, you know, how do you explain all this in just in a few minutes? That's what I don't know. I mean, golly. That's almost impossible. Just, how do you explain things and everything? But there's the tree. It's coming. Right there. And then, like I said, I'll do the gears, and it'll eventually look like this and everything, but it's coming, and well, I'll get it there. I'll knock this out today, do the base. I got one deer to do, and then get everything drilled, because I put screws in the bottom of mine. I don't like my stuff to fall apart and everything. But I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate everybody who's been on here and giving us likes and sharing our videos. And it, like I said, it deeply, I appreciate that. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody, and I want to say thank you again, and y'all have a blessed day.